Should the opportunity arise, you want to be in that group that always posts up work.
Elevate Young Minds is a youth-driven movement that gives young people a platform to act on issues that are current to them, as well as helping to reduce the stigma surrounding mental health for young artists, alongside connecting them with professionals in the industry and the local community. Elevate Young Minds started from a simple idea of showcasing graduate works that were on my course. From there, it developed into an international movement.
I remember Eddie coming to me with the idea, and I've just been able to watch it grow and grow and see how successful it's become.
First event I got involved with was Young Minds Matter, which is nearly 2 years ago. And yeah, it was a bunch of students from Leeds Beckett who got together and put this piece together to start to tackle all these different issues in society and use the arts as a way to do that.
It started simply by an idea I put through some friends.
Now we've grown and grown, we've started doing even more events throughout the year. Okay, so when it first started out, this one idea was just based in Leeds, whereas now we've also had the opportunity to do events out in Tanzania and Portugal, where we're also going again this year.
The rapid growth has all been based on collaboration.
Collaboration is very, very important because you see things from a different perspective, and I think you can learn a lot from each other as well collaborating, and it's only good for expanding your creative network.
Through Elevate Young Minds, I met a lot of musicians, and I'm a big fan of making music videos. My interest with Elevate Young Minds lies in collaboration, networking, and creating something new.
The more you work with different people in different genres and different art forms, you get to learn from them.
A great aspect that I've found within Elevate Young Minds is the ability to really create a project and pitch it to each other, and eventually you find yourself actually building the project. It's enjoyable when you see that come to life and the impact it has on other people around you, and I find myself getting more clients and more opportunities being a part of Elevate Young Minds.
With collaboration comes networking, and with networking, you're one step forward to getting the next project.
So it's more of a great network opportunity to work with other creatives.
Every person is fighting against each other to get into the business, and we just want to promote the young people who don't have that credibility just yet.
That's something I'm proud of in terms of Elevate Young Minds. We have a network of artists from all around the world.
Should the opportunity arise, you want to be in that group that always posts up work. With Elevate Young Minds, I found that there's a lot of people a part of this network that have such big drives.
I believe creative cultures can unify people and sort of broaden people's minds in a sense. I think it is very important as well touching on issues such as mental health, Islamophobia, Brexit, racism, feminism. That's all, I think, very current to me and for our generation as well.
It's very important to bridge cultural division at the moment because growing up I never saw brown people in the cinema apart from Bollywood, so I had nothing to relate to. Now that I'm getting older and becoming a filmmaker, it is my task to change that and change the way we perceive each other, so we get all these different cultural influences and come together.
All around the world we come together. It's good to take the information that our peers have on how to react to issues and how to work around issues to be able to create what we want to create.
The main ethic is sort of to help people, to inspire people, to educate people.
In the current climate there's a lot of political division with things like Brexit coming in, and in the arts we can't have that sort of thing. We need people to work across not only the different art forms and different sectors but across borders as well. So currently at the minute a lot of the arts funding is being cut for different people, and we kind of want to discuss that. We're trying to do more with less, and we can't just do that in the UK. We've got to speak to people from all over the world and see what we can create together and how we can grow together.
This coming year we'll very much focus on the SDGs, the Sustainable Development Goals, and using the arts as a way to grow awareness. I've argued relentlessly that it's very important to use an alternative approach, which is the arts, to educate, and in Tanzania and in most of the African countries that we will be working in, that is very much one of the main goals.
With our upcoming project, Young Minds Matter Alex in Portugal, we're having a lot of artists coming down from all over Europe, and we're going to have them collaborate and work with each other. Running a few projects while we're there. So we've got like a film project. They're going to discuss what they want to get out of it for themselves and what they want to get out of it as a group.
Taking a step back from developing Elevate Young Minds, and I've come to realize instead of just going into classes and just learning and going back home, you have to really, as an artist in this climate, you have to really work hard every day. I'd like to advise a young artist that can engage with Elevate Young Minds to engage with Elevate Young Minds, simply because it's a platform that gives you the opportunity to do what you want to do with the support of the network. There's not a set ways to get engaged with us, but it just takes an email and you telling us about what you're interested in, and from there we can find ways to work with you.